Hey everybody, welcome to Hello Retro. This is Hurdon from the I'm Always Last channel. And as of right now, we're all quarantined. Well, at least we should be. And there's one thing that a lot of us out there miss. And two of those things go together very well. Sports and video games. How well they go together is yet to be seen. So I'll be playing some old games. And I'm going to start with my all-time favorite sports game, Punchout. I will be doing Mr. Dream at the end of this. It was Mike Tyson in the original. I haven't made it that far before. I have never beaten it without using what some people might recall the game Genie. I'm playing on the Switch because it's free and it's not using a ROM or anything like that. So you start off with Glass Joe, who is 1 in 99. Still not sure how he's fighting at this point. He's a bit of a pushover. So a little brief history of Punch-Out is that it actually existed before the NES version as an arcade game. Little fun fact. And this guy, seriously, just ridiculously easy. And you're going to get some commentary from me, and there's going to be some edits and stuff like that. Because this game can get a little bit repetitive. At 40 seconds, he goes back to do his super move, and all you gotta do is punch him. And there it is. Night night, Glass Joe. And the joke behind his name is he has a glass jaw. Oops. Muffed that one. Okay, so what happens with Von Kaiser there? I managed to get a couple of stars. I completely fudged one. But, if he swings and misses, then all you gotta do is stun him, one punch, uppercut him, and he's down. Which makes Von Kaiser one of the easiest fights, and also hitting him the instant he gets up, dodge, and boom, he's down again. I beat him quicker than Glass Joe. Okay, so at the end, there's three major circuits. One's called the major circuit. There's the minor circuit, the major circuit, and the world circuit. And you'll see some of these characters again, this being one of them. Piston Honda from Tokyo, Japan, which seems kind of racist. But the reason I'm playing this is it was my childhood favorite. And I desperately miss sports right now. So this is your first real challenge. Alright, and you can knock him down right here. Boom! Just gotta time it right. You will see Piston Honda again, and that will not be available. He will do that move, but you will not. I think he does that move later on in the game, but you won't have the ability to. Oh, dang! Got lucky on that. I got a star, got a free uppercut, free knockdown. Might get a first round knockout on Piston Honda. First round knockout. I'm 34 and I suck, so I can't be a speedrunner. The only reason I can actually play this game and do halfway decent is because I've played it so many daggone times. So this guy is the easiest and most irritating fighter in the entire game. as he will not hit you or take a punch unless you throw the first punch at the beginning. Only when he gets up. And I screwed it up. And if you go back and forth, you can... and I messed that up. There we go. Now we got her cooking. I accidentally hit the wrong button there. If you go back and forth, you can knock him down in no time. I really screwed that up. And yes, that's Mario as the referee. So if you know the trick to go back and forth with your punches, like using the A button and the B button in sequence, you can beat Don Flamenco fairly easily. You can beat him a lot quicker than I just did. So this brings me to my favorite character, who doesn't seem to have a particularly great record, but has some major KO power. His age is unknown and his weight's unknown. And he's from Hippo Island in the South Pacific. And he wears a crown. And his name is literally King Hippo. Okay, so this guy's pretty hard to read, and depending on the RNG in the game, for this particular one, I get really lucky or really unlucky, and you gotta avoid those. And when he opens his mouth, you sock him right in the mouth, and then you punch him in his belly button, which has a band-aid for some freaking reason. I don't know why. And this is where things get a little hairy, because he's not opening his mouth. He's refusing to do that. And I just got popped. Alright, there we go. And this is a unique character to the game, as in, once you knock him down, he cannot get up. And Mario just comes in and does a straight up wonk, 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 10 count. Now for my least favorite fight of my childhood. I played this game so many times I can't remember as a child. The Great Tiger. And he became extremely easy once I figured out his special move, which you will inevitably see. Oh, I overextended. Now here's where the Tiger Punch comes in. If you can block 5 of them in a row, he becomes stunned and you can instantly knock him out, which is awesome. Although he has given me a royal butt kicking. So there's a little thing I'm going to use here. I'm going to hold the select button before I press the start button, and I'm going to get some health back. And you hold it through the intro. And it only works between round 1 and 2, as far as I know. I didn't get nearly as much back as I'd hoped, but unfortunately. Alright, here we go. We're always going to start round 2 off like this. And as you could probably see, as a probably, I would say, 5-year-old kid, I could not figure that out for the life of me, because we did not have the YouTube back then. Well, here we go again. He has a gem attached. Oops. Yep. A gem attached to his turban there. And, oh boy, I've only got 1 heart. Here we go again. Oh, wait. No, I spoke wrong. Is he gonna stay down? No. Why would that happen? I bet he'll stay down this time. Okay, so you might think this profile picture paints a bad picture for Bald Bull. It gets worse when he enters the ring. His head looks like the end of a baguette. He is also a very frustrating fighter. But this won't be the only time we see Bald Bull. Got stung with that one. His sideburns look more like ear hair. Like really bad ear hair. And here comes the famous bull charge that I'm gonna screw up. Oh, nope, didn't. And it looks like he peed himself as soon as you hit him in the belly button. And here we go again, round 2, and you're going back down. I'm going down. So here we have the legendary Mr. Dream from Dreamland. We all know where that's at. Strangely enough, he weighs the exact same amount as Mike Tyson. But nobody knows how old he is. And the reason why Mr. Dream was put into this game, as a little background before I start, is that Mike Tyson had a contract, but it was a very short contract with Nintendo, and it was a very cheap contract. And Mike Tyson found out how popular the game was, and he wanted a heck of a lot more money, and they said no. So what you're going to see here is gaming at its worst. And if I land one punch, I'll be happy. I lasted 6 seconds. That was terrible. Oh boy. Come on. Uh-oh, Mr. Dream! Oh, I hit him once. Oh, and that's the end of it. I made it 45 seconds. That's pretty good. Oh, man. So tough. So, having said that, that's Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. You can see why this game is so fun to play and why it's also so hard to beat. And this will be the first episode of Hello Retro. I'm going to play some more sports because I need sports in my life somehow. So please come back and watch. I'm going to play some less known games. I'm going to try the NES baseball, maybe the volleyball. I don't know. I'm bringing sports back into my life, but I'm doing it the retro way.